Vision 2040 and the 10-year planning which has been done through the Ministry of Economy is now taking a shape from planning to execution. What we see as a major developments happening in Oman, wherein along with collaboration with Ministry of Housing and Urban Planning, the kind of developments coming up will only boost the economy than anything else. Projects like infrastructure, projects like master planning, urban planning, with Hafid Rail coming into the picture, what we actually see is nothing but development. So with these kind of developments, there will always be an economic growth as far as Oman is concerned. With 2040 vision, we see a sustainable growth, not just an estimated growth, but a sustainable growth, which will have a great emphasis on the economics as far as GCC is concerned and globally as well. The unique opportunities, what we actually see in Oman happening right now, the growth pattern is all inclined towards the infrastructure development, the ports, the free zones, the economic cities which are being developed and pushed in terms of their enhancement is absolutely a development which we want to see happening. With Hafid Rail coming into the picture, the 300 plus kilometers of a rail network which actually is coming up, in and around the logistical development are also going to add a lot of value as far as economy is concerned. Now, Oman has set aside a certain process now with Oman Building Code coming into the picture. We actually see the PPP modality as well as the design and build modality happening in Oman in an extremely competitive manner. These are the growths what we actually see right now happening in Oman. As design group, we have always been open in terms of how we want to educate and train the people. We have developed a system in place wherein we actually train young Omanis in terms of their developmental skill development and so on and so forth. But as far as design group internally is concerned, we are a very technology oriented company. Implementing BIM is something which we have taken into account from day one of our induction as far as organization is concerned. So these are the factors, right from BIM to facility management is what we actually look at. In-house training, enhancing the skill set of our, right from the drafting team to engineers to the building managers is something which we have a process in place. So we always give a priority for our team to grow. That is where the differentiation factor actually comes in. So as design group engineering consultants, for us to move towards the 2040 vision, for us to keep up with the market is very, very important. To create a sustainable environment is very, very important. To have an environment within our office wherein it basically gels with a family like an organization makes it much more effective and efficiency becomes utmost important for us. So these are the factors which we are trying to inculcate as far as design group is concerned. Oman Design and Build event has been one of a key event organized in Oman. What we actually see in Oman Design and Build events are the share of knowledge, wherein it is reciprocation, wherein we actually share what we know and we actually get to learn from various vendors who actually participate as part of the event. So you actually get to learn, one is you increase your know-how, you actually get to interact with all the network professionals who are part and parcel of the construction industry. You get to know about the various materials which are being innovated as part of the event. So it's an extremely important event. And it helps the whole community as such in terms of knowing what's happening, in terms of knowing what's going to come up in due course, and then prepare yourself. The construction industry is quite a volatile market, isn't it? When we actually talk about the client requirements, it's not about what you need to basically do as in a client. You need to actually look at what outcome you want rather than what output you are looking at. So these are important factors wherein the client needs to understand the requirement of any of his projects and then leave it to the consultants to come up with ideas and innovation so that the wish list of the client is actually met with utmost professionalism. Now, as far as the professionals are concerned, or the young Omanis are concerned, what we need primarily is a proper training. We all learn what we need to learn in our colleges, but then skill development is something which we all have to emphasize upon with. So when we actually talk about skill development, it is all about learning new technology. AI is absolutely integrated now with the construction industry. Analyzing the data and using it as a predictive rather than just looking at it as a stagnant version of it is very much important. So the analytical analysis of all the data which are available needs to be taken into account. And for all of this, for you to analyze all of this, the enhancing skill set is very important. So we as design group engineering consultants, we basically train our people to analyze all of these data and come up with analytical information wherein we actually do a predictive analysis rather than a stagnant analysis.